Well, hello, my little rays of sunshine. How are you all doing out there today? Welcome to another Michelle's Moments. And today I have 4 mini little topics that we can talk about. The first topic that we can talk about here today, and that is this time of the year, meaning the winter time. Every winter since I've been living here in Nova Scotia, I have had a lot of trouble with my skin getting very dry, in particular my lips here. Every winter I have a lot of struggles with keeping my lips from getting so dry that they have a tendency to crack, unfortunately. So I have a collection, a very large collection. This is Nivea here, this one here. I have a very large collection of lip chap that I put on all the time in the winter time. I like having a lot. I have also got some in my purse and in the pockets of my winter coat, and I just have lip chap everywhere in the house, so that way when they start feeling uncomfortable, on goes the lip chap. Now right now I'm wearing lipstick, which is covering up the looks of the dryness. But when I'm not wearing lipstick, I am always wearing lip chap. So my friends, if you've noticed over the past little while that sometimes my lips just look very dry, that's what's happening. Every winter it's the same thing. I go through the same thing. In fact, I have a little scar here on my lip from back in my 20s, when my lips were getting so incredibly dry. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. But I hope that I don't get any more scars on my lips, but I wanted to keep you in the loop as to why my lips sometimes look just a little, a little off in the wintertime. It's because they just get so incredibly dry in the Nova Scotia winters that it's been a struggle, but I've had to keep putting lip chap and moisturizers and just doing everything I possibly can just to remedy the problem that I have with the dry skin. Topic number 2, and that is the weather. I don't know what the weather is like in your part of the world, in your corner of the world, but I find that here, this year in particular, in Nova Scotia, in Yarmouth, the roads, the sidewalks, the lawn even, have been just glare ice, just ice everywhere. Now every winter in Nova Scotia, of course there's icy patches here and there, black ice, snow, freezing rain. That's just a typical Nova Scotia winter. But I do find that this year in particular, there has been so much ice. It has been very surprising, just very surprising. It's been kind of over the top icy outside. And I have salt that I've been putting on our sidewalk outside between the front door to go right to the car. I don't want Gerald slipping and falling on the icy sidewalks. I've been finding and hearing a lot of stories from people who have fallen this winter and have gotten seriously hurt. About 2 weeks ago, my daughter Stacy, she's always careful when she's outside and in icy situations, but she had slipped and fallen on some ice. It's been about 2 weeks, and she still has bruises on both of her legs, and her leg is very sore. She didn't break any bones, but she does have a doctor's appointment next week, so the doctor can just make sure everything is a-okay. She doesn't have any broken bones, but it's been taking a while just for those bruises to go away after that fall. And one of her friends, Stacy has many friends, but one of her friends about 3 weeks ago, he fell on the ice and broke his ankle. He broke his ankle in 2 spots. He's had to have surgery. He's now in a cast. That's going to take him a while to recover from that. And I've heard many other stories of people just seriously falling and getting seriously hurt. One lady in particular, she's a friend of a friend. She fell on the ice and landed on her hip and broke a couple of bones, and she's still in the hospital, and that was about 4 weeks ago. She's still in the hospital. So there's a lot of slipping and falling and getting hurt these days, this winter alone. So needless to say, hearing all these stories, these scary stories of people slipping and falling and hurting themselves on the ice, Joshua and we've been staying home quite a bit more this winter than any other winter so far. I'm so nervous of Joshua falling and getting hurt, and I'm not a youngin' anymore. I'm not in my 20s and 30s anymore. I have to be extra careful as I get a little bit older. I'm becoming very aware of it, that I have to be extra careful as I get a little older. Because anybody has to be careful, but I find that the older you get, you have to really be careful. So I'm in that group of people where I have to just be very wise and very cautious on slippery conditions. Well, it's been an interesting winter so far, but like I said, Joshua and I have been staying home quite a bit more, just staying safe. We don't want to get hurt, and I definitely don't want Gerald to get hurt, that's for sure. I don't want Stacy to get hurt. So we're all being very cautious and careful, and we're keeping stocked up on the salt that we can put on the sidewalks, on the driveway, anywhere where that salt needs to go. How are you guys doing out there where you are? I hope things are okay for you where you live and it's not as icy where you live. Topic number three. And I have something interesting to share with you for topic number 3. This here says homemade rosehip jam. Now, when I was living in Ontario, I never heard of rosehips before, and I most certainly did not hear of rosehip jam. Gerald had told me that his grandmother used to make this type of jam a lot, and that generation also made a lot of rosehip jam. Now, this is very interesting to me. I've had 2 jars. This will be my second jar of rosehip jam, but it tastes wonderful. I really love the taste of rosehip jam. And I wonder how difficult it would be for me to learn how to make rosehip jam. If any of you have ever made it, just leave a comment. That would be great, because I'm such a curious person. I am very curious how difficult or how easy this would be to make if I were to make a batch of rosehip jam myself. But I thought I'd show this to you, because this may be a first to some of you as well. And to others who maybe live in Nova Scotia, this may have been part of your childhood growing up. Or maybe you've made this too. Let me know if you have. But I absolutely love rosehip jam. Tastes wonderful on English muffins and toast. But I thought I'd share this with you here today. The last topic for today, topic number 4, and that is mail call. I went to my P.O. box, and this was in my mailbox, so it was very exciting. And this is from a nice lady named Holly. Hi, Holly. I received your nice little letter here. And I couldn't help but open it. So I'll show you all this really nice card from Holly. Got this very pretty picture here. Very nice, pretty picture. And there's a nice little note inside. Very nice. And some of what Holly wrote I can share with you. Michelle, I am enjoying watching your videos. They are a calm in our crazy world. You make such a cozy home for your family. I always look forward to each new video and adventure. Thank you very much, Holly, for such beautiful, kind words. That's very touching. Thank you very much. And it's such an encouragement. I'm so glad that you enjoy the videos. And it is nice to know that they have a calming effect. They don't have drama or stress, because that's not what we want for our videos. We want to bring joy and comfort and happiness and definitely calmness. So thank you for your encouraging words. Very kind words, Holly. And also Holly had sent us a little gift for Gerald and I for our next date. And I'll show you what this is. This is for Cineplex. I can't believe you did this, Holly. It is so nice, so generous of you. And on here, on this little ticket, it has The Great Escape up there, and it says 2 general admissions, 2 regular soft drinks, and 1 regular popcorn at Cineplex. So Gerald and I have another date night coming up. That's an exciting thought. Thank you so much, Holly. This is so nice of you. Very generous of you. Very kind of you. And Gerald and I are going to have a very fun date night coming up. We'll go see a really, really good movie. And we'll keep you all in the loop when we go to do that. Well, my friends, it's been another fun Michelle's Moments. And I just noticed that my neck is rather red. Not too sure why. I feel fine. I'm not too warm. I'm feeling okay. Oh my, things happen when you least expect it. I'm not sure what's going on here. Anyhow, it is so good to have your company. And I have here in front of me a couple of things. Here's my pot of tea. And here is my cup of tea. And here's to you all, my little rays of sunshine.